Good morning, folks. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm like literally right in front of the ocean. I just wanted to do one key takeaway after being here in Laguna Beach for BBD Live for the past 3 days. Amazing experience. Because I know that a lot of you, and you watching right now, you might be thinking, how is 2019 going to be different for me? What should I be doing? Those kinds of questions, like where should I be going? Should I be going to a live event? Should I be running a live event? How can I help other people? And so let me share my key takeaway. But first, I wanted to show you the beautiful view here because some of you might be stuck in snow because I know that this is a snowstorm warning, parts of you. So here's the view. I hope you can hear the ocean. Oh, and look, there's a guest right on the back patio. So we are right over the water. Okay, so here's my key takeaway. And I'm gonna have a full recap if you're over in my free Facebook group or in one of my paid communities, then I will be jumping in there next week with some of my behind the scenes and key takeaways. But here's the one key thing that I want to be able to share with you this morning, beautiful Saturday morning, is don't be afraid to get in the room. Don't be afraid to put yourself in places where you're going to continue to grow and expand and be able to meet people that are going to be able to help you or ultimately for you to help them. Because I know that when you are in full service to others, you are in even more service to yourself and your business growth. And oftentimes we can be too scared to just put ourselves in the room. And I will say that for myself, before last year, I was that person. I was that person who wondered, how can I add value? What do I have to give? Why would somebody listen to me? Why would I be the person that somebody would ask for help or assistance going to a larger event, whether it's 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, or more? And so you just never know how you can touch and impact somebody else's life by simply being there to listen, by being able to share your own experience, whether or not you are the expert in that thing, or by sheer fact that you are the expert in that thing and being able to share openly with them your zone of genius, right? And so I have been impacted by each and every single person that I had the privilege and the blessing to meet this weekend, or this week, the weekend now. And I can't imagine if I hadn't had that opportunity. And every single event that I've been to, I have felt the same way, but it really, really hit home with me this past event with BBD Live with James Wedmore. Hi Erica, thanks for joining me. That if you don't put yourself in the room, if you don't give yourself permission to get there, if you feel like, well, I can go next time, that's not for me, you know, those are for other people, like whoever. Because I remember doing that. I remember looking at my peers and colleagues and going, wow, wouldn't that be lovely? Like, that sounds like an amazing event. That's not for me. I'm so grateful that they're going, right? I want to hear all about it. And maybe that's you listening to me for any of the events that I've gone to in the past, and I'm always happy to share my experience. But I really want to encourage you to find one event, and it doesn't have to be across the country or in a different country, because I'm Canadian, I'm here in California, but at least find somewhere where you can go and be in the room. Be in the room with other people that are going to pull you up, or where you're going to have that opportunity to do that for them and be able to share your experience, your lens, your perspective, even your prayers, your blessings, because you just don't know what that one simple touch could mean to that other person. Hi, Erica. Okay, so I wanted to keep this short and sweet because I'm on my way to go and visit my dear cousin who blessed me with the flight to get here, because this was a last minute trip to Laguna Beach in sunny California. It's sunny now, but it was pouring rain. And I will end with another amazing view of the beach so that you can kind of join me virtually. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you gone to a live event? What's the place that you are going to put yourself in this year so that you can be in the room? I'd love to hear, right? And that could be, you could be starting off with a virtual room. You could be starting off with a virtual room. That's how I started. And then it could be a local event, and maybe it's going to be something that's a little bit out, like a little bit further outside of your comfort zone, going to push you. And that's what I would encourage you to think about and consider this weekend as you're kind of thinking about the rest of 2019. We're heading into the back end of January, and I know that sometimes we can feel like, wow, these big goals that I had, I'm already behind. Like I can't get there. Guys, it's only been 2 weeks. You can get there. Slow and steady, right? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so if your elephant is still in the room, then take it one bite at a time. And I encourage you to consider live events as one of those bites. So I appreciate you coming to join me. Thank you so much, Erica. It's like super sunny on this side, so I'm sorry if the light was weird, but let me show you the ocean. So I'm standing on the back deck, right? Okay, so Erica's saying, yes, break it down. Let me know what you mean by that, because I'm happy to come on and do my live, Susan says, on Wednesday. And I can talk a little bit more about how to make the most out of live events, if that would be helpful, because I haven't always made the most out of the live events that I have been attending. And so share kind of my do's and don'ts based on my own experience. But nothing better than seeing what God has made, right, guys? Breaking down the elephant. Yes, absolutely. One bite at a time. Just like how you swim in the ocean is one stroke at a time. Awesome. Okay, thanks so much, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.